Hi friends. This week's spiritual care at home is an assignment. So here's our task. It is about the importance of stories. Story and storytelling is how humans grapple with the most wonderful and most horrible experiences that we go through. And this crisis that we're in the middle of is something that we will make meaning out of through story, the way that we make meaning out of anything. So your spiritual care assignment this week is to collect stories. You might decide to do this as a family group. If you're quarantining together with a big family, you could gather together in a common living space, sit around on your comfiest furniture and tell stories and let someone record it. Stories of something hard that you went through and then came out on the other end. And it doesn't have to be a story about coming out better on the other end or a hard moment that taught you particular lessons. It can just be about the hard thing that was and now isn't. And so you can choose to record those any way you like. You could choose to record them with your phone, just to make an audio recording to save, or you could choose to have someone write them down or make art out of them and create a family scrapbook of stories. If you don't have a whole lot of people around you right now, and lots of us don't because we're isolating alone or in small groups, then what I'd invite you to do is reach out to someone who doesn't live with you, who isn't near you right now, and to ask them for a story that you could collect. To reach out to a few people and ask them for stories, maybe elders in your family who've lived enough years to have a lot of stories to share. And you could ask them if maybe you could do a family Zoom call where you get to record them telling their story, or if they'll write it in a letter to you that you get to tuck into the pages of a scrapbook for some future day, or if they'll tell it to you over the phone and you can write notes in your journal. I want you this week, if you're able to undertake this spiritual care assignment, to collect some stories for yourself for now, and to know that this moment that we're going through will become a story that we tell someday when we're out on what feels like the other side of it. And so I'll close this evening with these words from James Baldwin. Because the tale of how we suffer, how we are delighted, and how we may triumph is never new, it must always be heard. There isn't any other tale to tell. It's the only light we've got in all this darkness. Okay, friends, this week, tell stories and listen.